go ahead and do number 3. Same thing. I want you to work through it and stop where you get uncomfortable, stop where you don't know, collaborate with people around you, compare your process, and we'll come back together in just a minute. So workout number 3. What makes me really happy is when I walk around and I see all these distribution arrows. It makes me really happy. I think y'all are following through with your process. Okay, I'm just going to copy some of y'all's papers. Okay. So I'm seeing 3m plus 15 minus 6 equals 3m plus 9. So far, so good? Okay. And the next step I see happening is you looking at this 15 minus 6 and calling it 9, right? So 3m plus 9 equals 3m plus 9. How many people stopped right there?
What?
Anyone stop right there? Yeah?
I did.
That's okay to stop right there. Okay, so I'm going to highlight, for those of you that stopped right there, how many of y'all kept going? Okay, so what is my next step here if I wanted to keep going?
It's just
Okay, I'm going to come back to your answer. No to that. If I wanted to keep going, what would I do? Minus 9? Minus 9? Doesn't that 0 out on both sides? And then I have what?
3.
Minus 3m. Minus 3m. What am I left with?
Nothing.
Nothing equals nothing. 0 equals 0. Is that a true statement?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to write the word true. True. It's a true statement. Okay? For those of y'all that stopped right here at this step that I highlighted, the 3m plus 9 equals 3m plus 9, isn't that just an equivalent version of itself? Yes. Is that a true statement? It is. I want you to think about a number. Everyone think about a different number between 1 and 10. And plug it in for m. I'm going to do 2. 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 9 is 15, right?
It's the same.
It's the same thing on both sides. So 15 equals 15, right? If you plugged in a different number, would you still get that equivalency? Yes. So, what did you say? You can plug in any number. What about negatives?
All real numbers.
Yeah. So if you can plug in any number in our number system that we are aware of, all real numbers will work, right?
Yes.
So a true statement represents an answer that is
All real numbers.
all real numbers. Okay? Do y'all remember the symbol for all real numbers?
Isn't that
Boom, boom, boom. That's exactly right. It is 2 vertical lines, and then you make an R. Okay? That is all real numbers. So when you see that notation, because that notation is going to show up on your end of course exam, and my tests, and your assignments, and your quizzes, and, well, life, you know. So, all real numbers. If you want to shorthand it, all real numbers. You're more than welcome to write out the all the words too, okay? Don't give me the answer true. You tell me all real numbers, okay?
Alright.
Sound good?
Yes.
Okay, so just glance at number 4. How intimidating does that look? Very, because it's like distribution within distribution within distribution, okay? A lot of room for mistakes, huh? Okay, I do want you to work that out on your own, and I want you to know that your answer is going to be R equals 0. Do we interpret an answer of a variable is equal to 0 any different? Does 0 mean no solution?
No. No.
Does 0 mean all real numbers?
No.
0 is
0.
0. 0 is a value. It's a value of nothing, but it's a value. I could say, y'all, this month I got 0 speeding tickets. That's a really good thing. I'm okay with that being a value of 0. But what if I said, y'all, this month I have $0 in my bank account? That's a bad version of 0. Okay, it's a negative version of 0. But it's still 0, right? 0 has a value. So it's not no solution or all real numbers. It has a specific value. So, I do want you to work this out. Practice and see if you can get to 0. Achieve that answer, okay? While you're doing that, or after you do that, check your answer. And if you have any issues, I want you to collaborate with people around you first, and then ask me if you still have questions about an error you might have found. After you do number 4, you guys can start on your assignment for today. It is 1-6, The evens, that's your minimum, okay? If you know you need more work on this kind of stuff, do more than the evens, okay? At a minimum, do the evens. It's not a ton of problems. It'll get you enough practice, okay? If you finish with your work today, what can you work on? Okay, I know this is your first unit, but what is at the very end of your unit packet? The review. Your review is always done the day before your test. So when's our test? Oh my gosh, there's a calendar on my
Website.
We've also been talking about this. So your test is on Tuesday, which means your review is on Monday. What else do we have going on Monday? What is always going to happen on a review day? Homework quiz. Y'all, the longer it takes you to get through a homework quiz, the less time you have for your review. If you want to start your review early, you're more than welcome to do that. You could have done that starting the first day of this class, right? I'm not preventing you from working ahead. So if you finish your stuff today, I encourage you to work forward on your review, okay? Use that in-class time, use it wisely. My answer keys for everything are online, so check yourself as you go. The only wrap-up I want you guys to put down here in your notes, do y'all see the no solution in all real numbers with the lines? I'm not going to make you write definitions. The gist of that is no solution is when you have false statements. All real numbers is when your statements are what? True. And if you want to put that little all real numbers symbol so you know, that's the gist of that, okay? Sound good? So the process for number 4 and number 1 are written out in full on my website. So if that's a need you have to go see all those steps, you're more than welcome to visit my website. I can also small group with you here, or you can collaborate with people around you, okay? So the rest of today's class is yours to use to get your work done, okay? Collaborate with people around you. Check your answers, and if you need to meet with me about a specific problem or a specific step that you get stuck, come see me. That's what this time is for, okay? Sound good? The other thing I'm going to do is while y'all are working, I'm going to call you up one at a time, and I'm going to hand you back your quiz. But in order to get your quiz, you need to bring up assignment 1-5 and show me completion. I'll give you a dojo point, I hand you your quiz. Sound good?
Sure.
Okay. That's how we're going to do it today. All right, so this class time is yours. Please use it wisely. Okay?
So now we're going to
I got it.
so we're like cheering on. I don't know. I mean, it just says right there, no solution is false. All the numbers.
Martin, can you scan this for me?
Does you understand what that means?
Wait, so are we just gonna put 0 F?
No, you're going to put no solution or all real numbers. But all of these on your homework, they're not one or the other. So some of them just work out like they have been. So every now and then you're going to see one, like a good false statement, and that one.
You know you can bookmark it on your phone.
Evens, yeah. Evens. Okay.
But I like the music.
Okay, if y'all want to check in on how many dojo points you have, feel free to ask me while you come up here, because after today, I might not check 1-6 for completion. We might just move straight into your review. Depends on how much time you have, okay? So you might end up with 5 points. I don't know. We'll see. It'll be a surprise on here. All right, so we will start with...
Me.
We will start with Emily and Emma and Adrian. Come see me with your 1-5, and I will exchange you. I want to give you your dojo points. 1-5, yeah. Y'all be ready to flip it for me, okay? Sound good?
Hey, we always do this even, right?
What are you doing too?
All right, Bradley, Karis, and Elisa, come here. Bring your packets. I want to see 1-5.
Sorry. I mean, number 2.
Have the right number, so I don't know what. So you go back and.
Okay, yeah.
See, because I have all of my.
I did that.
I can do that because I forgot to birth.
My heart is beating so fast.
You have everything.
So easy.
You're fine. I know where
And
you're
it's all the way over here. It's supposed to be I didn't see the negative sign. Hey, Buck, you are getting and if not, I love Ava, you're like,
Yeah. Take your time with it, okay? So I can check this out.
why do you
All right, Lauren, Faith, and Hannah, come to me with your 1-5. Bring your 1-5. Oh, yes.
Wait, what's that for?
No. Yeah, you take them.
What's even?
You did one, right? 5 minus 5.
That's so funny. I don't need your sassy there.
What was your second?
No, I don't know. I'm only gonna try one
All right, Destiny, Rachel, and Matt, come see me.
Combine my term, those two.
I said stay with Paradise. I said be Paradise. I said what
Negative. Always pull, if it's just subtraction time, pull it as a negative.
What about you?
And add in a
I
positive.
say smart. You with the little nerve.
You said block hole in the backside. Are we gonna block hole in the backside?
Colin, Sammy, and Ava, come see me.
In football, don't you?
Yeah, I saw my mama
Come see me with your packets.
he tried to mess with my brain, so I said I'm not gonna cut his backside. So I said I'm just gonna let Jada come with the tackle.
Watch me get up.
Then watch his own tackle. Yeah, he probably will. I'm not gonna let you.
I'm gonna feel this.
What?
No, I think I did.
Hey, I'm not gonna let you. Cause I don't like you, Bart.
Why not?
So then you can tackle me. That's what see, you're supposed to tackle me, you don't throw me. So when you threw me, you couldn't even tackle me. After all those other plays, you had like 5 other plays where you couldn't tackle me. You made me mad. No. You grabbed my arm.